Pretty excited about this one. Charming little Resident Evil
My
clone.
daughter was kidnapped by a vampire. Please, help us. I have $500,000 for you now, and I will pay you another $2 million when you bring my daughter home safely.
It may be too late.
If she has already been taken by the vampire, and if she should ever be killed, let it be without suffering.
What is her name?
Charlotte. She is my most precious daughter. Now, hurry. My son has also hired other hunters.
Alright, so that intro is entirely way too long. Way too long. And especially, I mean, look, this game came out September 25th, 2000, almost 21 years ago to the day. And we had already seen way better CG than that. And the Dreamcast came out a year before this. It came out 99.99, and I think the PlayStation 2 released October this year. So this is a really late game in the PlayStation life cycle, and it did release in Japan a year before it came to America. But this game, by any standard, is not impressive considering what it was up against on the PlayStation. But that being said, there is a certain charm to this game that I'll hopefully be able to showcase, because this game, I'm sure you can emulate it just fine. I don't dabble in emulators just because I own a lot of the original gear, and many of these old consoles are really easy to soft mod, so you can play burned games on them. But I feel like a lot of people didn't play this game, and but a lot of people are aware of it because Vampire Hunter-D is a pretty popular name. You know, it's a popular franchise. I'm not into anime myself, but I did like this movie a lot as a kid. I wouldn't like it now. I'd be embarrassed to watch it now. I'm just not into anime like that. We're gonna turn auto. So I changed the controls a little bit because I I feel like this is a smoother way to play. So I make the L button so it runs, because it just feels better. Playing as D and having him running all over the place can get really crazy. And I turn the auto lock on off. But when you have that off, you really have to get into the habit of constantly hitting the lock on button when you know enemies are around. I play on easy because that's like the way you should play the game, because the controls are, well, I'll get into it here in a minute.
12,090 AD. 10,000 years have passed since the final war brought the history of the human race to its end. The vampires have reigned over the world since that time. But now they are dying as a species. This is their final hour. The humans are regaining their power after many long, dark years. But some vampires remain in the remote region and continue their horrific attacks against humans. Such action has prompted the proliferation of bounty hunters to destroy them. Among these hunters, the Dunpeals, half vampire and half human, are considered the finest. In time, people began to talk about a young hunter of remarkable beauty and skills.
They must have gone in here. So, there's Maya Link and the Marcus brothers who are after him. All the pieces are in place.
So it seems.
Chythe, the legendary castle. I thought it had already fallen to ruin. I wonder what brought Maya Link here.
Alright, what was I saying? Yeah, the controls are super wonky in this. I still don't like maximize him to their potential, but I'm trying to get there. So like you can double tap and he'll move. Oh, you can't double tap forward. You know, he's got a whatever. It's like a shield. If you're running and you draw your sword, he'll you know, do that jump. You can see it's got pre-rendered camera angles. The trails on the sword look cool. Like, I don't think the graphics in this game look bad, but the character models are really chuggy and blocky. Like, they look worse than the original Resident Evil character models. And that game came out in '96. L2 R2 quick turn. You can so that this is the attack spell. This is a heal spell, and this is inhale. And I'll show you some of that stuff. You can interact with certain things. Like certain things will give you descriptions. Let's see. All right. Yeah, this game can be finished in a day. It's really not that difficult if you just follow the mechanics that the game lays out for you.
Be careful, D. This castle has an evil air. I've never felt anything like it before.
So let's go get these items first. Yeah, it just has weird camera angles. It's not like too distracting. The worst part is enemy placement. Enemy placement can put you in some precarious situations. But again, if you just like follow the game mechanics, the game is never really that difficult. You get plenty of healing items, and then on top of the healing spell, you know, you can always just save your items. Let's go get this stuff. And I played this the other night while talking to my buddy, so I wanted to revisit it and get some time with it to what's going on. I wanted to revisit it and get some time with it to get a feel for the controls again. Oh yeah, and you can jump too. Is there anything over there?
This must be a portrait of Carmilla, the mistress who resided in this castle.
Carmilla?
People used to call her the Bloody Countess. Her extreme ferocity incurred the wrath of the Vampire King, and he destroyed her himself. I guess we should be thankful to the king. She could have been an unbeatable enemy.
This plate must be the key to some door, D. Look for the door that matches this key. It looks like a closet. It is decorated with a relief. So yeah, there's not a ton of stuff to interact with, which was a huge oversight on this game. Honestly, if they would have made stuff interactive, even if you just got like a description, it would add a lot to this game. Because it is fun exploring the castle, but it feels a bit empty. Some of the rooms are quite barren, but yeah. Overall, it's a cool game, and honestly, it's hands down one of the best Resident Evil clones. And when I say Resident Evil clones, I don't include like Dino Crisis or Silent Hill, because those, I mean, those games had small budgets, but they like they're classics. Watch out, D. This must be a motion sensitive security system. Oops. Yeah. Oh shit. Hit the wrong button.
Ah, yummy. Feed me more.
The voice acting is horrible. And there is no charm to it. Resident Evil's voice acting is bad in the first game. Oh shit, I didn't even see that. All right, so if you saw that D just flashed red, up top he's got HP and VP. HP is hit points. VP is like vampire points or like vampire power because D, the character of D is half human, half vampire. Um, and when you attack enemies, blood splashes on you. It raises your VP. Your VP goes down just like slowly, and the higher your VP, I think the stronger your spells. Maybe your attacks are stronger too, but the lower your VP, you take more damage. And so you can rebuild that by attacking enemies, or you can weaken enemies to a point and inhale them with your hand, and that raises those 3 bars down there. So I can use 3 spells, and I think those. Okay, and see, like here I'm using the lock on feature, so you can see he kind of strafes when you go left and right. Um, oh, okay, so you can. Okay, well that does that. What the fuck? So he was locked onto something else. Okay. So clearly I killed him. I'll weaken this guy though. Oops. And like anytime you go around a corner,
You must be Meyer Link. I'm here to save the girl you kidnapped.
So, Charlotte's father hired a hunter. I dislike senseless killing. If you leave now, I'll spare you.
You don't scare me, Meyer Link. This will be easier if you just tell me where you're hiding her.
You should have listened to my advice. Very well. I will shred you to pieces.
It's quiet now. Should we go inside?
so this is cool, and I found this out just the other day when I was playing. Like I knew that like you didn't have to go in there, but it's kind of like Resident Evil. Like this gives you the option to go about a different way, and you'll see like a different scene at some point, which is what I'll do. And I actually thought that. All right, so we got a vampire there. Oh, so he's not weak enough. And honestly, a lot of it is just like kind of trial and error. With the like I try to make the combat system look cool. But sometimes it's just tough too. But I've never encountered a bug in the game. It seems to always be just fine the few times I've played through it, and I never had any issues with it as a kid. So you know, it's competently made. The like the you know the game code on it seems to be fine. See, it's like can't interact with that. There's clearly something there, but you can't interact with that. It's just kind of disappointing. It'd be cool if there were journal entries. Oh, scary. All right. All right, and let's do a spell on this guy. And if you're smart, while the spell's going, like while it's damaging him, you just cycle back to inhale and suck him up. But it can be frustrating because it's like the game doesn't automatically go back to the inhale. It'll just stay on whatever. So it's really easy if things get hectic to like shoot out two spells when you didn't mean to, or like heal yourself twice, and that can be frustrating. Enemies respawn, but it's okay. And like D will always lock on to like the person that you don't want him to, which can be really annoying. Like in enemy off screen, like he was initially locked onto the bat. It's like, come on. Oops. Yeah, enemies respawn, but that's actually a good thing because otherwise the game would be really boring. Well, and then you'd have no way to like refill your meters. Let's see here. Vibration is on. Turn that up. I have to capture, like when I capture old game footage, I have to like plug in an aux cable into my TV, into my line in on my laptop, and capture the audio in Elgato or in OBS that way. But it's much quieter in line in, so it's like I have to have the TV volume up super high, but then it's too loud in my earphone, or in my headbud. Here's the uh here's the items you can get though. Let's check out the map. Yeah, I can't even like um interact with things or examine items. You may be able to move it. A hole has been carved. It seems you could fit something sizable in it. Yeah, I mean this is a puzzle. Like you could say this game has puzzles. I mean that's all it is. You just push that one towards the wall, and then this. I mean, not that Resident Evil's puzzles were difficult, but they definitely made you think the first time playing through them. Mankind. I will have to remember that. It's got a pretty cool. I don't know if that's considered like Victorian era music, like harpsichord and stuff. Then it also contains elements of like more like futuristic synth stuff because the game does take place like far into the future, like 12,090 AD. But everything is gothic. All right, and I'll heal myself since it's full. Jeez. Yeah, like it can just be hard to see what you're doing. And I think the only difference in the higher difficulties is just that like it's harder to like refill your beater. Enemies probably do more damage, and to me it's like why would you even want to like go through like the hassle of that? The game's fun on easy. So the clock's at 2:25. Um, yeah, the game's fun on easy. It's a stuffed bird, and I don't need the satisfaction of beating it on normal or hard. You don't unlock anything. It doesn't do anything. There are, I think, 2, maybe 3 different endings, depending on what you do. So that's cool. But there's no alternate costumes or anything like that. All right, did I already go in here? I don't think I did. It's easy to get like tripped up in this game when you're exploring stuff. Nope, I didn't. Damn. Oops. Oh, come on. Get your sword out. Get your sword out. Jeez. Yeah, see, like, that can be annoying. Security device, but it needs power. Okay. So we can go back to the like the main hall and go to the blue door. It was on the opposite side, as Barry would say. Go check out the blue door on the opposite. Or maybe Jill said that. Either way. And let's go check this out now. We heard some voices in there earlier. No one is here. I guess we're too late. I think you might be able to interact with this picture though. Nope. At least you could see it. It's like some skulls. Oops. We'll go in here. Let's do this. This will be a good camera angle for it. Let's use the hand grenade. So it's a remote controlled. I always forget that. You throw it with square and then you hit X again. Get a little bit of platforming. Oops. Oh, I did it. Oh, bastard. Alright, 1 second, my capture device messed up. Really lousy that it's doing that. Oh boy. Just did it again. Alright, I think we're safe. Yeah, it sucks that it's doing that, because, I mean, this capture device is old. This is old technology that I'm using through, through some port my laptop has that allows me to connect FireWire to it. You know, like FireWire now, people think of like Apple device chargers. I'm talking about like the old FireWire, which was, you know, like high speed way to transfer data, usually video data. But this capture device is awesome. I can you can do RCA S video or component, but it only captures up to 480i. It doesn't handle progressive. So and it captures dark. I always have to do a lot of tweaking with it to fucking cock. I have to do a lot of tweaking with it to try to get the video to look as good as I can. But it is still darker, and it looks better if we capture it from an emulator. But I just don't give a shit about emulators. You know, like I have the physical stuff. I want to play it on my CRT. I don't want to play it on my laptop screen. Power to anyone who does emulate, because that's a very important community for gaming archive purposes. But I just like to play the physical stuff, at least if I'm able. If I can't do it, you know, I'll emulate it. But we just need to look around the castle thoroughly in order to find Charlotte. Nice. So that was pretty good, you know. Just kind of like plowing through some shit. And then this room has the lasers. So let's try to run through the middle where those mannequins are. See if we can show that we've mastered the controls for this game. Oh, very nice. Very nice. 3 camera angles in that room. Up a bit. Right. We can see a bat's coming. And as I'm running, I'm always just tapping R2, which is lock on. Let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, this guy. So he just comes hauling at you, and this is what I always do. I get the wooden darts. And just throw him at his ass. Because that guy will, like, latch onto you, like wrap around you, and, you know, he'll take damage. There are certain enemies in this game where you should just immediately resort to the wooden darts. The wooden darts are super powerful. Like, I always thought this room looked really cool. These colors are just very nice, very easy on the eyes. And they translate relatively well to what I'm seeing on the laptop. They look better on my CRT. Because my capture device, you know, it can't capture the full range of colors that a CRT can. But, yeah, this is a pretty cool room. You got, like, some Castlevania music playing. I wish there was shit to interact with, but whatever. And always remember that the enemies respawn. Another one of these rooms. Alright, so we know what to do. Vampire. Alright, and we'll go in here first. So this is pretty much like the same layout as what we were just doing a few minutes ago. You hear some shit. Oh shit, yeah. With her... Oops. Alright. That was actually pretty good. I thought I was gonna mess that one up. Let's go in here. Well, actually, I don't know if we can go in there yet. Yeah. This is some really cool music. I always really like this. But I don't think they really utilize it enough. At least in the beginning area. Maybe they play it more later on in the game. Nice.
Link, release the young woman to me.
You must be the hunter hired by Charlotte's father. Listen, if you leave now, I'll spare you.
I won't.
You're more of an arrogant fool than I thought. You are a dun peel. How dare you hunt us for the humans? Shame on you!
Oh, nice. I actually blocked something for once. Alright, and you can see this boss is, Yeah.
I've heard talks of a skillful hunter who is a Dunpeel. You must be D.
Meyer Link, I thought you never hurt humans. Why did you kidnap Charlotte?
You don't need to know. I will settle this with you later.
One thing I wanted to say too, I was looking through this, and in the credits it says, in memory of Mr. Akira Matsumoto, born June 15th, 1960, passed away July 25th, 2000. It says, a loving husband and father, a devoted and loyal member of the Jalico team. We will miss him, but thank him for the time spent with us, and it is with honor that he shall always remain near and dear to our hearts. Very kind words to what is, I'm sure, a fantastic teammate, co-worker, husband and father. So thoughts to his friends, family, children, and I'm sure he's looking down on this smiling, knowing that at least one person in the world is playing Vampire Hardy on the PlayStation. I'm curious what his role was. Let me see if it's in the credits. I should pause this because my meter's going down. Because Jalico published it, but they didn't develop it. It was developed by Victor Interactive, but I mean maybe that's like a studio under Jalico. Akira Matsumoto. I always thought it was Akira because of the movie, but even in the movie they say Akira. So that's how I pronounce it. Let's see here. Go in here. Wait, is that the room to leave though? No, it's not. This looks like the main power control center of the castle. Item. Ooh, the B1 map. What's this? Use the power plug with the power starter, and the power plug is what we got in that cathedral looking room.
This should have restored the security devices.
It's cool. You get some sound. Like the game does have a nice touch. Like you could tell this team took this property seriously, and reviewers are gonna trash stuff. It's just the nature of what they do. All right, good. Yeah, it's best to just take her out. But you want to remember that you got to hit select to get back to your hand and get back to the inhale aspect, because otherwise you'll waste items or you'll waste spells. And I hate to run through that part because that music is so cool, but got to keep it moving. Oh shit, it's her. Yeah, because she blocks a lot of stuff too. Oh, come on. let's see. This side was vampire. But before I do that, I want to go... Well, let me check that out first. I want to see where I'm at. Yeah. I don't want to do that yet. Jeez, get out of here. Yeah, it's just a crappy place to put enemies. Like, right when you step out the door, um, right to the side of you, off camera, and it's like they're running at you while you're like waiting for like the image to load up. So it's like they're like right on you. This is a game where you totally have to play by its rules and just go with it. Oh, shit. Otherwise, you will not enjoy yourself. That's pretty cool with Dee's cape moving like that. I never really noticed that before. Let's see if we can suck this guy up after 2. Nice. So that's a big part of the game. Is like you always want that meter on the bottom like full. You don't want it to get low because those spells will help you out big time, especially the attack spell. I remember a similar room across the main hall. So yeah, let's check this. All right, so you can see it's backwards, and it was 225. And the bird, if you remember, is facing this way. Okay, now this is the perfect mirror image of the other room. That's pretty neat, you know. Elemental stone. Elemental stones restore like power to your hand meter. Blood pill. Map level 2. So it's a totally optional puzzle, but I mean they do hold it does hold some good items, and the map is certainly useful. It's not completely necessary in this game. It is easy to like run in circles, but it's not a you're not gonna get like lost or stuck on anything. All the oh my god. There we go. All the items are like out in the open for the most part. I like how I sidestepped that lava stuff. Oh, not quite. Split his ass in half. Take this guy. Since our meter down below is filled up, we'll try to get some vampire points. All right, and we could go back to that door that I unlocked, but oops. I'm gonna go this way and do the security device on the other side. Because in theory, those rooms should link up to the same place, I feel like. Get up. Oh. Oh, that was close. Oops. Damn. Can I go in there? Can. Is this locked last time? No. This is the one that has the enemies in it. Do a quick turn, get out of there. I know where I want to be. Alright, so I'm gonna go in here because that mirror room where the items unlocked, there it also unlocked items in the other room. So we'll get those and then I'll go to the other security device. Oh, come on. Fucker. Oh my god. Jeez. Yeah, those are the parts that get frustrating. I mean, I'm having a hard time even seeing the bats on my TV and like, I don't know. It's not like I have it super dark. This one was Mankind. The wrestler. Alright, we'll check this out. Nice. Wait a minute. Damn, I didn't go to the other room to get the supplies. Alright, let me go there real quick. Ah, that's annoying. Damn. Can I go in here? Let me see. No. Wasn't sure. Come on. Wasn't sure if restoring the power did anything. Is there a door back there? No. What the hell's in here? Is this the door I came in from? That it wouldn't be the first time that's happened. No, alright, cool. Elemental stone. Blood pill. Anything else? Oh, oh yeah. Whoa. Man, those things are fast. I usually never run from stuff, but, you know, I played through this the other night, and I'm just trying to get through this this first part of the castle before I end the video for the night. It's getting to be about an hour right now. That's already long enough as it is. Oh, come on. Take your sword out. Every time. Loading is reasonable. I mean, it's the nature of the era. You are definitely gonna get some loading on the PlayStation. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but this game does. No, I think I did mention it. Like, you can only play it on a original PlayStation or PlayStation 2 because it doesn't emulate correctly on a PS3. Oh shit. Yeah, it's unplayable on a PS3, unfortunately. Let's see, can I go in here? Door is locked. Okay, so it is playing that music again. Oops. Yeah, I mean it's a rockin' theme. It's fantastic. this part can get really annoying. And I don't think I want to go in here yet. Yeah. Let me see. I think this might be locked. Yeah. Alright, I don't want to go in that other room just yet. And you don't want to go on those. It's not like... God damn it. Come on. I fucking jumped. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but you gotta fight these enemies. And it can just get really chaotic. But we're in a good spot. Oh, and you have to kill them too in order to progress. God damn it. There we go. Yeah, because it's like a security system. Those enemies look pretty cool, though. It looks like something that could have been out of, like, the first Resident Evil. God. You can't see for shit. Those bubbles can poison you. And those guys can come back to life, too. I have seen that. Get back. I think your life goes down automatically, too. I hope this isn't the room that I was trying to avoid.
Stop!
Oh, nice.
Don't move!
You are.
You don't look like a vampire. Let me guess. You're in the same business as we are. My name is Layla. Layla of the Marcus Brothers. What's yours?
D.
I've heard of you before. There's a dun peel hunter in this remote region who's as ruthless as we are. We may be here for the same purpose, but if you don't want to get hurt, you'd better leave the castle now.
I can't leave here until my job is done.
Take my advice. Leave here now unless you want to die. I don't have time to chat with you.
Boy, she's tough. The Marcus brothers. They look like trouble. We should take care of our business before they get involved in the game.
So I don't know, because if I went into that room in the beginning where the two people were talking, I would have seen Meyer Link, the vampire who kidnapped the guy's daughter. You would have seen him like attack her or something, and you can like choose to heal her if you want or just leave her there. But I feel like you won't run into her if you go and interact with her.
What a cruel death! He must be one of the Marcus brothers. You must be very cautious.
Yeah, I think if you ignore whatever that girl's name is in the beginning, you run into her in this room. I'm pretty sure if you interact with her in the beginning, you won't see her in this room. And I feel like it just adds a little bit more to the scene, gives it a little bit more context when you find that one Marcus brother dead. And that's actually a pretty cool scene with the blood drops falling. I always thought that looked pretty cool. All right, so that was what I wanted to do. Because I wonder if that scene can be skipped as well. I mean, like, it's not like you pick up anything in there that's completely necessary. Let's see where this takes us. And it's okay. I was gonna say it's hard to remember if see, like, he's locked on. Lock onto the enemy in front of you, D. Alright. What's in here? The door is locked. Oh, okay, so that's there. I thought, okay, I thought that did link. I thought it linked like two upstairs areas together, but I can't really describe it. But I know where I need to go next. So we'll get there, and it'll transition us to a different part of the castle, and that's where I'll end the video. Just be a few more minutes. It was cool to play this. I initially got set up because I was gonna do a review for Phantasm 2, but I thought like damn son. I just wasn't really in the mood to like film a review, and then I was like, well, should I capture some gameplay footage? And then I remembered that I was playing Vampire Hardy the other night and having a good time with it. So I thought, perfect, I'll do that. I've been wanting to get a let's play of this on YouTube, just so there's a you know, like a decent playthrough of it, someone who's not talking over everything, someone who's not just like laughing and raging at the game. I feel like if you can play a obscure game well, and you have like the ability to get footage of it and upload it to YouTube, you should, because there's a lot of games that are obscure, that maybe people forgot about or don't play, and if you can present them in a cool way worth watching, you know, I mean, that's just good for archival purposes. And I want to do the same thing with this game called Trag. Um, that's a really cool Resident Evil clone, but it's much more like action than it is like survival horror. But it has a shit ton of puzzles in it, multiple characters to play as. It's a really cool game. But it was trashed by reviewers, and I've always been a big fan of it. I've never beat it, but when I was playing it probably like 2 years ago, I got pretty far and I was just really enjoying it. Yeah, that was the cathedral room back there, I think. Um, I want to go this way. Trag is really cool. And that game, there is not a lot of footage of that on YouTube. Okay, dude, come on. For whatever reason, this room is just kicking the shit out of me. Pretty sure that door was locked. Either way, we don't need to go in there. I have one destination in mind. It's this room right here.
Are you Charlotte?
It's incredible that you're not hurt after that fall. But now, you'll need to find the passage to return us to the surface. It looks like we're in some kind of water processing facility. Remember, water is harmful for you. You are half vampire.
Shit, I was talking. I was saying, Vampire Hunter is a really obscure, interesting game, and if you watch this, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll try to complete this Let's Play in a relatively timely manner. We'll just see what my schedule is like, but yeah, we'll see you next time, you guys. Take care.